Here we go with the Tri-State Audi Knicks postgame show. A wire-to-wire win tonight for the Heat. Jimmy Butler had 22 points. Duncan Robinson, 7 threes. Finished the game with 25. Tyler Hero, out of health and safety protocols, back in the mix, had 21 off the bench. All Miami. It was not as close as a final score of 110-96 would indicate. Great to have you with us from our Delta MSG studios. Bill Pito, Alan Honeywell, Azure Biak. Boy, the Heat are number one in the East. Wally, they showed why tonight, and they didn't even have Kyle Lowry in the mix.
They're tremendous. At home, they just get right after you at the beginning of the game. I think the Knicks looked a little intimidated. They weren't ready for the aggressiveness that the Heat play with. They attack you at the point of attack. Everyone attacks their matchups. P.J. Tucker, I mean, the guy can't do anything but defend and make corner jump shots, and he ended up with 20 points. That's how good this team is. That's how the ball moves with this team. The ball movement is fun to watch. The defensive intensity is pretty impressive, and they just dominated the Knicks in every facet.
The difference in this game is there's one team that's here right now, and then the other team that's down here, and they're trying to, you can see it, confused, still trying to figure it out. And offense, that is just, they just can't get anything going offensively. It's a struggle. And because of it, you know, it's 30-16. I mean, it's 13-2 out of the gate, and you just don't look back. And it really is, once again, the starters. The starters had a good run there for a while where things looked like they were starting to figure things out. But against teams like this that defensively get after you, that play you very physical, the starters struggle. And it just continues to be the same issue that it's been throughout the season.
The plus-minus numbers, Alan, for the starters.
Go over every single one so we can hear.
Alarming.
Needs
Ready?
to be heard.
Barrett had 17 points, minus 36.
Oof.
Randall, minus 34.
Wow.
Mitch, minus 18. Fournier, minus 27. Kemba, minus 30. Every Knick
starters,
reserve,
minus 30.
Every Knick reserve was plus. Now, granted, the game pretty much was decided when a lot of these guys were playing well down
the whole game. Doesn't matter. You play your matchup. When you're on the floor, you don't play the scoreboard. You play just to play well. There are all kinds of eyes watching, even garbage time in the fourth quarter of an NBA game, to see what's going on with a player and see what's going on with a team. And I give the guys off the bench. Obi Toppin was phenomenal tonight. I mean, that guy did nothing wrong.
18 points.
He had 18 points, didn't miss a shot, played with
20.
energy, did not make a mistake on defense, was flying all over the place. He was phenomenal. What more do you want a guy to do to earn minutes? I mean, he did everything he's been asked to do as a basketball player. He played perfectly. He looked engaged. He looked like he was ready to play. He was playing with effort. It's just a really weird situation that this team is in, how good the bench is playing and how in their heads the starters are. It's just...
And it was evident right off the opening tip, Alan.
Yeah.
I mean, if you didn't watch the first couple of minutes and then you turn the TV on, the Knicks were down 13-2 like that, and they never recovered.
It was a blink, and it was really, again, it's the same issues that the team has with getting into offense, getting shots, and when they don't make a couple of earlier ones, it just affects them mood-wise. And I mean, Duncan Robinson, what a tremendous shooter he is, and 3 and D. And the Heat, it's not as if they were doing anything that looked difficult. Look, it's all just cuts, stay with your guy, a lot of ball watching. That was some, RJ, that's some tough defense there. He kept getting spun by Jimmy Butler. Although I thought he did a good job against Butler overall. That was a good matchup to watch by you, Wally. And, you know, again, RJ did have 17. But defensively is one thing. To me, it's the offense. As we mentioned the other night, it's their energy comes from when their offense, you know, we'd say, Bill asked, what's the key to the game? I said, rebounding. You laughed at me. You said, no, make threes. And you're right, because making threes.
Make threes early.
Make threes does impact them. It does give them the energy they lack. And that's when something like that Tibbs has talked about all the time, it cannot affect us defensively. That comes from your leadership. That comes from your leaders. That comes from the body language of your important players. You just got to have that resiliency that if the first couple of shots don't go in, you just stay with it, and you have to meet their effort level. Miami plays hard. You know that coming in. So if you're not ready to match that, your best players need to make sure the rest of your team needs to see your best players matching that effort. I thought R.J. Barrett tried that early in this game. I thought he was trying to be physical, get to the basket. I don't think you got that from Julius Randle tonight.
All right, so third quarter, the Knicks were down by 13 at the half wall. The Miami lead in the third quarter got up to 30.
Yeah, you would think when the Knicks came out really poorly to start the game, that maybe to start the third quarter they would make some adjustments as a starting unit and come out with some fire. I thought they would, and they didn't. You can just tell this starting unit of the Miami Heat is just in a different confident level than the Knicks starting unit. And that's the big problem. There's no simplicity in the game. It just seems like, Alan, you referenced playing defense. It's hard to play defense when you look at the scoreboard and you can't score at all. Because then it doesn't matter how good a defense you play, you're going to be constantly fighting an uphill battle. And that's what you're doing with the Miami Heat. I mean, they just were barraging the Knicks with threes. They shot 16 for 37 from the three-point line. They shot 43%, from the 3-point line. I mean, that is hard to overcome. And you don't want your defense to be affected by your offense, but what are you supposed to do when a team is raining in threes and you can't make your open shots?
And they were taking
That's
the pain
so
away.
Demoralizing. There's no way you can play good enough defense to keep yourself in the game when a team is that good from the three-point line.
Yeah, they took the pain away. They would telling
that's
the
their
Knicks to shoot
philosophy.
threes, and so the paint points weren't there where the Knicks like to try to get into the paint. So they start the game down 13-2, and you mentioned the half, 11-2 to open the half. So again, poor start to the game, poor start to the half, and that's why you go down by 30.
All right, you guys were talking about Obi. Let's show everybody Wally. Very efficient. 21 minutes, 7 of 9. Again, hit a couple of threes. So now consistently, at least in the last couple of games, hitting the deep ball, which he has been unable to do. That could change the whole complexion of his potential career arc here if he can start doing that. Really, really solid effort by him.
No question.
1 point off a tie for his career high with 18.
You know he's going to get a bunch of baskets by just hustling around the rim, getting lobs, running the fast break. If he can sprinkle in a 3 or 2 a game, I mean, his scoring is just going to extrapolate to really good numbers. I mean, look at how he just looked so alive. He looked like the Miami Heat humidity, the weather. He looked like he was just energized.
How about that?
Look at these dunks. I mean, that was just like a simple little, let me just throw this one down. Look at the release. Perfect rotation, nothing but net splash. And he's just got to, continue to knock down that 3. I know it's not easy when you don't get consistent minutes. I can't explain why he doesn't get more minutes. It's probably because Randall was the all-star. He was the second-team All-NBA player last year, and you are playing the exact same position. And on the depth chart, you are the 4-man. You're backing up Randall. So right now, Randall gets a bulk of the minutes as the starting 4-man. But Obi has to continue to play the way he is, and you got to find him more minutes when he plays like this.
How about playing them together? Does that not work? I know Tibbs loves to have a rim protector.
When you have Mitchell Robinson and Nerlens didn't play tonight, but you have him, you have Taj. It's one thing if you're short.
Here's the thing: you don't want to mess too with the rotations because when you have a group that works, you don't want to tinker with that group. And
You're saying the second group.
Yes, I give Tom Thibodeau a lot of credit. He sees quickly Toppin. They have great chemistry together. Don't break that up. Don't mess with their minutes. They're a unit that's dominating when they're out there on the floor. Their plus minus is quickly it's a plus 20. I mean, as bad as the starters were, the bench was that good. Quickly was a plus 20, playing with Obi, playing with Grimes. I mean, those guys have a good thing going. Don't mess that up. You got to just figure out a way to jumpstart that starting unit and get something out of them.
And at times, I do think you're reaching a point of the season where Randall's struggles have become something that is not a slump. It has been season long at this point. And if you're trying to develop Obi Toppin and he's getting into a groove like we're seeing these last couple of games, you do have to reach a point where even the vet has to see the kid's playing better than me. He's going to start getting more minutes. I mean, it's going to get to be that time where you got to start moving some of the minutes towards the guy that's playing well versus the guy that's not.